So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And Murray Boyles in at the 2 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ball's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Hornets. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with the Hornets head coach. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
When you see him out there, Knippel's frame is impressive, especially for his age.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ingram brings it from 9 feet away.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Poeltl. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Poeltl.
Well, Poeltl is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
And the first one drops. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Both free throws good from Poeltl. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And you know what? Highlights don't get any more spectacular than that one.
Ingram with it. A 26-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Down low. Poeltl inside. Pass to Murray Boyles. For 3, Ingram. Bridges with the board. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Out to Miller. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Miller's got his second bucket tonight.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Now, quickly. Now Barnes. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Poeltl sets the pick for Barnes. Nice shot from the wing.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Quickly against Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. With some arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Faster quickly. Now here is Poeltl. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Ingram against Bridges. High post shot. That shot off.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Count that one.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
On the wing, Barnes. Active quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Tries again. Birtle's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Miller with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Miller's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hornets.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Barnes passes to Birtle. That shot, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Quickly looking it over. Barnes down low. Defended by Bridges. Barnes can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 8. Defended by Birtle. Here's Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Miles Bridges. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Charlotte on D. Here's Murray Boyle. Scoreless thus far. Back to Barnes. It's blocked.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Ingram against Ball. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. In the corner, Kneppel with it. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Scotty Barnes.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Raptors trail by 15. And here is Quickly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Pass to Miller. Defended by Pirtle. Steps back. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Barnes with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Bridges against Pirtle. Pass the ball. Back to Bridges. Takes a 3. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors trail by 15. And here is Barnes. Screen by Pirtle. To end the cold streak. From past the arc. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Pirtle. Barnes has got 5.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. McNeely comes in for Knipple. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And it's Sexton in for Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Sexton with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Pass to Mann. Let's go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Shed. 3-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, Jakob Poeltl is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
The open look here for Sexton. Sinks the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Raptors trail by 14. Here's Shed. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Outside, Sexton. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Diabate uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Barnes outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. They lead by 11. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Here's Battle. And the lead is down inside single digits. Hornets leading by 9. Pass to Bridges. They set the pick. Here's Diabate. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges kicks to Sexton. And he converts the layup. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Puts up a deep three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Sexton is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the power forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
Oh, Colin Sexton with the pretty setup there.
And teams are always looking for positional signs. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
And the Hornets making a change here. Salon's checked in. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. Battle passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Walter. And another basket for Toronto.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Diabate. Fast break Toronto. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 5 points so far. Hornets leading by 6. Pass to Mann. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
Listen, Mann is out there to score the basketball. A gifted shooter. He's got a ton of confidence. Keep going, Trey.
Inside, here's Mamu Kelishvili. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Over to the left wing. Here's Shed, defended by Sexton. Pass to Abaji. He's all alone. Here's Salon. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Abaji. Here's Shed. He has 5. Launches it. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Diabate. Now Knippel. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago. That one goes in.
Crossing him up, Knippel with the handles.
Raptors trail by 10. And talking to Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Ball comes in for Colin Sexton. On defense, Toronto. 8-point game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Ingram outside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Charlotte leading by 8. Bridges outside. Down low. Here's Diabate. Count that bucket. Diabate's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Toronto working the ball around now. Ingram outside. Five to shoot. A 3 from Quickly. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Listen, if you give Emmanuel Quickly a look from 3, there's never hesitation.
Pass to Bridges. Back to ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Charlotte. Pass to Quickly. Over ball. And it's Quickly missing. Hornets leading by 7. Bridges, no one around him. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 9.
Bridges understands his role in this offense, including when he should look to fire off the catch.
Here's Shed. Stolen by Ball. Here's Knippel. He's covered by Ingram. Knippel with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Murray Boyle. Still scoreless. Pass to Quickly for 3. That one no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Diabate. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. To the inside. Here's Shed. Good D by Miller.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over
He gets it in there. 9 points in the game so far.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Raptors trail by 14, and the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
Deflects the pass. To the paint. Can they get it? The shot by Murray Boyles, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Miller outside. Pirtle with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Ingram left side. Pass to Murray Boyles. Now here is Pirtle. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Miller kicks to Bridges. Connects from 3-point range. Bridges has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Charlotte.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them.
To the floor, your live hip-hop crew.
Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. 5th, the Raptors.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Raptors trail by 17. Ingram up top, covered by Miller. Ingram against Miller. Ingram passes to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly, trying to end the drought. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
First team foul.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Scotty Barnes, guys, the 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Kevin?
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass the ball. And here's Miller. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Nobody near Barnes. Hits it from 3-point range. Barnes has got 16.
Well, those 3-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
Miller outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's ball in the corner. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. Ingram with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Pass to Bridges. Outside, ball. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Now, here's Quickly. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Ingram against Bridges. And that one's good. Ingram's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Toronto. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Back to Ball. They could use a bucket. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
I'll tell you, from the moment he entered this league, LaMelo Ball has been a high-volume three-point shooter.
Ingram kicks to Barnes. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
Sexton against Quickly. And it's Sexton penetrating. Some solid defense from Pirtle. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 10. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut back down now to 10 as they pick up the bucket from Barnes. Ball surveying the defense. Outside for Sexton. Over Quickly, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
And time now to talk injuries. Here's what this team is dealing with.
The Raptors' depth is being challenged. Man, this team is definitely not at full strength without Barron, a young guy who brings a lot to their offense. Man, it's a big gap to fill.
He also plays with energy, toughness, and his teammates feed off of that. Tough loss. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Raptors trail by 10, so the Raptors 5 right now. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And Murray Boyles in at the shooting guard. Here's Quickly. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
assisted.
Quickly's got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Quickly against Ball. Puts it up from 17, and he can't bank that one in. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Barnes against Bridges from 13, and again it's Toronto converting.
Guys, you can tell Scotty Barnes is locked in on the offensive end, and now he's found a rhythm, and there is no backing down.
Ball against Quickly. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Chalk up 2 there. Ball's got 10.
This is where the size of LaMelo pays off, folks. 6'7" and ready to finish.
Ingram right side. Pass to Murray Boyle. Barnes screen on Ball. Quickly finds Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
And the Hornets trying to build a foundation doors. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this. Talent wins in this league, and it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
Ball no good. Raptors trail by 6. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's deflected, and now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, this is how you finish in transition. LaMelo Ball being rewarded for the hustle.
Raptors are gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Ball against Quickly. Barnes screen on Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Quickly. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Miller outside. Bridges against Barnes. Pass the ball. Basket counts. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Here's Murray Boyle. It's Ingram on the wing. He's got 8. And here's Barnes for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass the ball. Pulls it up. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run. The top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. Con Knipple on top.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
It's tipped. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Barnes outside. Good as the jump shot falls. 26 points for Barnes. Charlotte leading by 8. Now here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
But Miles Bridges very capable of putting the ball on the deck and getting to the cup. This guy has a want to score.
Ingram outside. Down low, Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Bridges outside. To the inside. Pirtle with the steal. Quickly against Ball. Pass to Pirtle. Screen by Pirtle. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, for a player of Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
A moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 5th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. That free throw missing.
Well, Jakob Pirtle, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it, he plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Knippel. Drills it from outside. Knippel's got 9.
So lethal off the catch. Knippel is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Barnes the screen. Here he goes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Miller outside. Ball sets a screen for Miller. To the wing right side. And Knippel, the bucket on the assist from Miller. And that's 12 points for Knippel. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 12-point game. Ingram kicks to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto, off to a great start this season, currently in 2nd. And, of course, the Hornets, 9 games back.
And when I look at Toronto, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Miller up on top, covered by Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Knippel. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Raptors trail by 15. Screen by Pirtle. And here is Quickly. He has 7. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Pass to Pirtle. Out to the wing. Battle passes to Quickly. Shoots over Ball. And again, Toronto no up.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Knippel with the bucket. Knippel's got 11 points here in just the second half.
It doesn't take much for Knipple to find his rhythm, and once he does, this guy goes into a scoring machine.
Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Pass to Knipple. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Down low, Pirtle with the steal. 3-on-3. And here is Quickly. Here's Pirtle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line. Hornets leading by 14. Man with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Back to Sexton. From the arc. Alter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 14. Pass to Barnes. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's McNeely.
2 minutes.
And that one is good. And the Hornets lead by 16.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Pirtle. 1:37 left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walter. Out left to the wing. Off target from outside. Here's McNeely. And a missed layup. Barnes looking around. Here's Shed. Barnes screen on Sexton. And he drives in. And the shot is good. Shed's got 7.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch here. James is checked in. Then for the Raptors, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Scotty Barnes. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, man, 5 on the clock. Fires away from outside. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Raptors trail by 14. Here's Shed. 7 points in the game. Here's Ingram. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Now, here's Here's Sexton. Shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Charlotte enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Knipple. Colin Sexton is out there with Trey Mann. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Knipple. And the 3 off target. Raptors trail by 12. Ingram outside. Pass to Walter. Now Ingram. Shoots over Knipple. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And you can't do much about that. The contest was there, but Ingram outstanding at just ignoring the defensive effort.
Sexton for 3. A rebound by Battle. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. James checked in for the Hornets. And the Raptors also making a change. Abaji's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. James sets the screen for Knipple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. There's the 3. And the Hornets miss again. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Abaji. James against Ingram. Pass to Shed. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
To the right side. Knipple with it. Outside, James. Here's Mann. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors trail by 8. Ingram right side. Pass to Walter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Sexton. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Outside, Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that trouble here in the second.
Ingram against James. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Ingram.
Utilizing his crazy length, Ingram has that 7'3" wingspan, and it helps him score over the defender.
Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 19 points for LaMelo Ball.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Ingram outside. Over James. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball with it. Now guarded by Bird. Pass to Diabate. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Charlotte making a switch. Bridges checks in. And Toronto also making a switch. Battles checked in. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Kneppel.
While he moved by Ingram, able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Sexton, he's checked in for Trey Mann. And so he makes both from the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And here's Sexton. Kneppel wide open, and he fires. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ingram outside. Six to shoot. Another shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Pirtle.
Well, one thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
Pass the ball. Now, here's Sexton. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Outside, Ball. Good, with time running down on the shot clock. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Ingram outside. Diabate grabs the board. Bridges finds Sexton. Now Kneppel. Back to Sexton. Ball from long range. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Ingram outside. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 26 points for LaMelo Ball.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. Foul fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Brandon Ingram at the line for one.
One shot.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Bridges outside. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Ball. Pass to Knippel. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That's his shot. When Knippel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Bridges with it. And now by Barnes. Miller against Ingram. Miller outside. Here's Knippel. And they pick up 2. 25 points for Knippel.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Beyond the arc. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bridges. Now here is Miller. Tight defense on him. Back to Bridges. Hit the crossover. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 28.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Raptors trail by 17. Hurdle with a screen on Bridges. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Bridges. To the inside. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Quickly against Ball. To the middle. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Now Ball. Off the glass.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Here's Murray Boyle. Covered by Miller. Outside Ingram. Miller there for the rebound. Charlotte leading by 17. Here's Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. That's now 32 points for LaMelo Ball.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
2 minutes remaining.
A 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Miller. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 19. Here's Here's Pirtle. Oh, the dunk!
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
Third team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Jakob Pirtle at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.133 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Sexton. Knuppel with it. Rebounded by Dick.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hornets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for LaMelo Ball.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. Now Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's McNeely. Dick defending. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. And it misses. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. Well, a chance to check out some stats for LaMelo Ball.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 2. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. All right, Tim, we're in the earlier portion of an NBA season. As a player, was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more worn down physically.
And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well.
No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter.
Oh, got that one up quick.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyles. Now Barnes. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Pirtle.
Ball outside. We've played just over a minute here in the first, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Barnes. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. The 3 from Quickley. And the Raptors get it back. Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Miller.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass the ball. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Miller. 3-pointer, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Now here's Miller. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Buries the easy one.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Up and in on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Miller. A threat for them offensively. He's recorded around 19 a game. Here's Ball. Nice shot from the wing. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Barnes with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Barnes, it's good.
Barnes has massive talent, and he has worked hard to become a consistent 3-level scorer.
Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Quickly outside. Pass to Barnes. Now Pirtle. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, well, this is where Pirtle operates, right there. Close to the rim. He's extremely comfortable and very efficient.
Here's Quickly. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now here's Miller. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Miller's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Pass to Pirtle. Bridges against Barnes. Shoots over Bridges. Kicks it to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Ball. The 3 from Quickly. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Quickly, very confident from beyond the arc, and you can see why with these kind of results.
Miller outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Pirtle. Quickly against Ball. Pass to Murray Boyles. Uses the glass on the layup.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Ball. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. Barnes passes to Pirtle. You know, Tim, both of Jakob Pirtle's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, B.A., in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
That free throw no good. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Shed, he's checked in for Toronto. That one's no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jakob Pirtle leaves his house and he puts the hard hat on. He is a hard-nosed, no-nonsense pivot player. He's really had a solid career.
Now here's Bridges. No points so far. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Here's Shed, averaging around 6 a game. Here's Pirtle, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And that's what you admire about Pirtle. He plays with so much effort.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Now here's Ball. He's got 10. Out to Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And that's now 9 points for Jakob Pirtle.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
stolen by Quickly. And now the Raptors on the break. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's just great speed and transition. Quickly is really assertive and elusive in the open floor.
Miller outside. Here's Shed, hounded by Ball. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Ingram. This one for three. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's really nice timing on that release that time by Ingram. He was shot ready.
Quickly against Ball. And here's Knipple from the arc. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Ingram. Last game, 26 points for him. It's a one-on-one situation. Bridges misses. Up top, Barnes. Guarded by Miller. Barnes passes to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. Outside Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bridges. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the wing, right side. Ball taking his time here. Miller outside, fires for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Scotty Barnes. Battle's checked in for Ingram, and it's Walter in for Quickly. Here's Walter. He's guarded by man. Pass to Shed. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Walter. And again, Toronto, no good. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Hornets. They trail by 1. Outside man. Pass to Salah. Now Sexton. McNeely for 3. The shot off that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Abaji. Here's Battle. There's the screen. To the right side. Here's Mamukelashvili. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside man. Pulls it from the corner. Rebound Toronto.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Diabate. Now Sexton. Soft touch off the glass.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's Abaji. It's tipped. Takes it inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Battle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Now Sexton, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. To the inside. And so it's Jakob Poeltl making highlights for Toronto, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter, they've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the point guard position. Charlotte's shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
That one drops. He ties it up. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Shed. Still no points. Tries the spin move. They set the pick. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Here's Knipple. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Raptors shooting it well at 59%. Pass to Shed. Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's Battle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Raptors third.
And defensively, they have really set the tone lately, preventing teams from getting into any kind of rhythm against them.
James is checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Pass to James. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. For three, Sexton. Rebound, Toronto.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Walter. Check by James. Outside Sexton. Pass to Diabate. Here's Knippel. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside man. Fires the three. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Walter. Toronto passing it around. To end the drought. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's a great pass by Barnes. This guy's versatility really shows on a play like that.
Left side Sexton. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Charlotte making some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for James. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Sexton. And Toronto also making a switch. Ingram's checked in for Walter. And so here is Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Barnes passes to Mamukelashvili. Barnes a screen. Down low. Stolen by Bridges. Now the Hornets moving it up. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
To the middle. Outside man. The 3 ball. Knocks down the long J. Man's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, great vision for a rookie. Knippel makes good decisions. He's not just a shooter.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside man. Pass to Knippel. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And here's Knippel from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot on the wing. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Ingram understands what his team needs from him in this offense, and that means looking to score.
Pass to Bridges. He takes it in. Here's Diabate. Another shot. And he lays it in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Shed. Pass to Ingram. Barnes a screen. Takes a 13-footer. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. To the middle. Tipped. Here's Shed, hounded by Ball. Pass to Barnes. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes getting an opportunity at the rim, and I know that put a smile on his face.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Walter comes in for Battle, and Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Shed. And here's Charlotte now. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And here's Knipple from the arc, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yes, I know Knipple is a rookie, but he entered the league with a reputation from deep.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Ball. He's got 10. And now the Raptors on the break. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Barnes against Bridges. Here's Quickly. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Quickly's got 9.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Pass to Miller. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 6 here in the quarter.
Ingram really getting out and running the floor on the break. He was able to get ahead of the defense and then convert.
Here's Knipple, back to Ball. Now here's Miller. With the drive, down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. He's guarded by Bridges. The baseline J is on the way. That one off the back iron and out. Charlotte's got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Rejected by Barnes.
Well, Barnes is a point forward with a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches, so he is always a threat to send it back in your face.
Now here's Quickly. He picked up 15 in their last win against Indiana. 6 to shoot. Here's Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
Well, he comes out and puts his toe in the water, and when he gets hot, he keeps his foot on the accelerator.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's go!
Charlotte making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Quickly against Sexton. Ball outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Sexton against Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Ball outside. From behind the arc. With 1 on the clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Walter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Basket counts. Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Outside for Sexton. Three-pointer. Pass the ball. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 9. A minute 39 left in the first half. Ball with a steal. For 3, Bridges. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 3-point Charlotte lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pirtle finds Quickly. Back to Pirtle. Here's Walter. Ingram, the pass to Abaji. Here's Walter, pounded by Ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets leading by 3. 52 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Miller. Bridges, left side. Ball outside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, number 12, Colin Murray-Boyles.
Raptors trail by 3. Quickly passes to Ingram. 26 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Picked by Pirtle. From 12 feet, drained it for 2 points. Quickly's got 11 points.
That's really pretty. The mid-range from Quickly, I love it.
And here's Ball, coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. 4 seconds left, and he gets that one. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hornets out in front. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, welcome. And we get you started first with a look at the injury situation.
The Raptors' depth is being challenged. Man, this team is definitely not at full strength without Barron, a young guy who brings a lot to their offense. Man, it's a big gap to fill.
He also plays with energy, toughness, and his teammates feed off of that. Tough loss. And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. That's the Hornets 5. Miller, the pass to Bridges. They set a pick. Clock at 6. Back to Miller. From the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Yep, that one goes. And it's 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
And that's what the scouting report says. Give Barnes the jumper, but that time he made you pay.
Here's Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely. The Hornets pull it in. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Bridges. Pass to Knipple. Ball outside. Second shot opportunity. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Outside Ingram. And here's Pirtle. Left side Barnes. Second chance effort. And the bucket by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 11.
Yeah, Pirtle that time just outworked the defense. He is no stranger to fighting through contact.
Miller outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Quickly outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. And stolen by Bridges. Ball outside. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Up top, Miller. Buries it down low. He's got 17.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now here's Quickly. 11 points in the game. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges to the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Make some noise. It's your baby.
Toronto making a switch here. Shed's checked in. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Toronto, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course there are the Hornets, currently a ways below. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Barnes. The kick out to Ball. Tries again. Now here's Bridges. Shoots over Barnes. Bridges can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now, once he takes flight, Barnes can really make some adjustments in the air.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a one-point game. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Pass to Shed. Toronto passing it around. Barnes in the post, pounded by Ball. And that one's good, Quickly.
A lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Knipple. Back to Ball. Here's the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Down low for the lead. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Brandon Miller.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Hornets trail by 3. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. Back to Miller. 5 on the clock. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one. And so here is Toronto. Barnes with it. He's got 10. Hurdle with a screen on Bridges. The 3 from Barnes. Hurdle in the post. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now Ball. He's got 16. From downtown, from distance, LaMelo Ball.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Outside Ingram. Inside. Here's Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Pass to Knipple. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 4-point Hornet lead. Toronto has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Battles checked in for Shed. And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. The Hornets 4th.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Bridges against Barnes. Quickly outside. Here's Barnes. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Nice move inside from Barnes.
That's exactly where Barnes wants to operate. He will attack you inside.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. LaMelo working inside.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Pass to Miller. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Monday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Walter in for Barnes. It's Quickly with a drive. With the teardrop. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Up top Ball. Taken away. Out to the wing. Here's Walter. He's guarded by man. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside for Ingram. Toronto passing it around. 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ingram's got 18.
That's solid defense. Ingram is just too long.
And here's Bridges. Tries it from 16. The kick out to Ball. Over Quickly. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
And there's the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The drive by Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Ball. 23 points in the game. Here comes Ball. Yes, it's good.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
That one misses for Ball. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Ball. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in. Here's Walter. He's guarded by man. Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. 6 to shoot. Here's Battle. He's scoreless. Plumlee pulls down the board. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Man, the pass to Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee!
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Battle. Here's Walter. And stolen by Sexton. To the inside. Here's Walter. Currently averaging 5 points a game. Now Grady Dick. Checked by James. And stolen by Sexton. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
The ridiculous speed of Sexton. When the break is on, he knows how to flourish. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Outside Dick. Launches it. That shot off. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Hornets up 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Toronto right now, we've got Barnes, and it's Shed in at the 1. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Clock is at 3. Here's Shed. No good on the quick 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Back to man. Now here's Sexton. Here's Knipple. To the paint. Here's Diabate. And he jams it home with authority.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Barnes. Can't hit from in close.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. On the wing man. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And that one drops. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Now here's Barnes. Barnes using his length to beat him inside.
And Barnes putting on that hard hat, using that size in close to get work done.
Man, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Knipple. And here's Barnes. Here's Battle. Right side Barnes. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Sexton. James outside. Down low. Here's Diabate. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 5 rebounds in the game. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Battle. Here's Shed. Checked by Sexton. And it's Shed missing.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
Right side, Sexton. It's stolen by Barnes. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Battle. Barnes with a screen on James. Here's Battle. It counts, and the foul. That's on Colin Sexton.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Attention everyone, look who's coming onto the court. It's your Hornets Storm Squad.
Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Man. Toronto also changed it up. Mobo, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Ingram comes in for Walter. And quickly subbed in for Shed. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Ali. Charlotte leading by 4. Ball with it. Now Bridges. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Ball with a steal. On the wing, Sexton. Pass to Knipple. Back to Sexton. Quickly with a rebound. Raptors trail by 4. Now here's Barnes. Shoots over Ball. Off target with a jump hook. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Drops in the 3. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Pass to Battle. And here's Quickly. Here's Mobo for 3. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Knipple. He's guarded by Barnes. Now here's Ball. The 3 is up. To the left wing. And here's Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ball. There's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Barnes. Pass to Mobo. And here's Ingram, hounded by Ball. Ingram against ball. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires from deep. Barnes drills the triple.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Hornets leading by 4. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Raptors making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Miller. Right wing. Tipped away. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Here's ball. 6 to shoot. Over quickly. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Ingram. The D's right on him. Barnes a screen. Quickly outside. Now here's Barnes. Hounded by Ball. Shoots. Barnes, no good. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Miller. Pirtle against Bridges. Pass to Ball. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. Raptors trail by 6. Pirtle, the pass to Ingram. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ingram's got 22. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Back to Ball. Five to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. The shot misses. Pirtle with some nice D. Right side Ingram. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
Well, they really needed that one right there, and Ingram came through in a big moment.
Here's Knippel. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Wow. Huge points from Knippel. The youngster ready for a big moment.
At the line for 1, Knippel.
If there's anybody that can come out of college and command leadership right away, it's Knippel.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto.
hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
Ball. Owning the post right there.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Barnes with a screen on ball. Outside Ingram. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
Now here's Miller. It's stolen by Pirtle. It's intercepted. Here's Miller. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes outside. He shoots. Ball there for the rebound. Hornets leading by 7. Miller outside. Now Ball. Beautiful connection for the alley-oop finish.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Here's Ingram. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth.
And when it comes to generating offense, Ingram is the real deal.
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Brandon Ingram. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8.
And, you know, people around the league think that Brandon Ingram actually has an even higher ceiling than we've seen. And with a few improvements to his game, he could get even better. I hope we get to see that.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Ball against Quickly. Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. Oh, it's off! And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Ball there for the rebound. so the Hornets take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.